I'm Kristen Culver, and I've been hosting our B&I Commerce Connection Wellness Sphere Virtual Speaker Series. The last participant in our series is Charlene McCullough, who is currently our Wellness Sphere leader. And I like to save the best for last. She's actually on live with me right now. So I wanted to introduce you to her personally as the owner and primary practitioner at Natural Health Pathways. Charlene, would you like to say hello?
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to sharing my video about the immune system. And then I will be on afterwards. If you have any questions, just comment and we'll be happy to answer them afterwards. Enjoy.
Excellent. So this is a video that Charlene had prepared, and I'm just going to share the screen so everyone can see it. Just give me a moment here.
Charlene from Natural Health Pathways here in Sudbury, Mass. Today I'm going to talk to you about the immune system. First, we're going to give you a quick overview of what the immune system is, and then we'll talk about some things that can weaken it, and finally end on a positive note on how to strengthen it. So what is your immune system? It's your body's defense system. Think of it as your army. It's there to fight off pathogens or invaders that can cause disease. When a substance enters your body through your immune system, it checks to see if they are friendly or if they're a threat and foreign to your body. If it's something your body doesn't recognize, the army is called in. These invaders have to get through 3 main checkpoints in order to get into your cells. First, it has to get through your skin. Your skin has friendly bacteria, a layer of fat, and acids on it that protects you. There's the mucosal lining of your gut and sinuses that can capture these invaders. And lastly, you have your white blood cells that help kill off these invaders. They create mucus and inflammation for them to get caught in to protect your cells. The immune system is in many areas of your body. One area that I'd like to talk to you about is your lymphatic system, which is a network of vessels that is throughout your body just below the surface of the skin. The lymph system has nodes along it called your lymph nodes. These lymph nodes are like filters, and they also house our white blood cells. This system helps to get rid of toxins by distributing the white blood cells where they need to go. The best thing you can do for your lymph system is to drink plenty of water and to move. Your gut also plays a big part in your immune system. In your large intestine, there's a substance called Candida, which is a single-cell organism that acts as a scavenger. It takes the waste from the small intestine and further decomposes it, and then it will reabsorb any nutrients that are left in it. These nutrients get reabsorbed through the portal vein, which goes from the large intestine to your liver. When we eat foods like flour, sugar, and processed foods, we feed the Candida, and that helps it grow. And as it grows, it mobilizes, and it can start to travel up that portal vein into the liver. This creates a problem because the liver is a place where glycogen is stored. And glycogen is sugar in your body. And guess what Candida likes to eat? Yes, sugar. When this happens, the Candida can spread very easily throughout your body. Candida produces a toxin in your body called gliotoxins. These gliotoxins destroy your T cells and macrophages in your body, which are the soldiers in your army. These soldiers can tell who are the good guys and who are the bad guys, and they can get rid of the bad stuff and keep the healthy ones to keep your body healthy. If you feed the Candida too much sugar, these soldiers get disabled, and the body's last defense is to call in the cytokines. These cytokines are like the Air Force. They just drop bombs. The cytokines can't tell what is good and what is bad, so they just keep killing off everything, and that can weaken your body. Eating a diet full of bread, sugars, and processed food depletes our immune system for hours after it's consumed. Some say that 1 gram of sugar can deplete our immune system for up to 4 hours. Think of an average candy bar that has 12 grams of sugar. So if you eat that, you're depleting your immune system for up to 2 days. The last area of the body that I want to cover is your adrenal glands. When you're stressed or in fear, your adrenal glands create a hormone called cortisol. We call this the flight or fight response, and it's actually a good thing. It's a good thing for a short amount of time because it decreases our white blood cells and inflammation to help you feel better quicker and your body resolve itself. So you'd think that maybe fear or stress would be a good thing for your immune system. But over time, too much cortisol can create what's called cortisol resistance, which means that your cells aren't sensitive to it anymore. Life today does not allow us the opportunity to enact that full stress response and resolution. Instead, we're operating on a constant low-grade state of emergency, which there's no real end in sight. So if long-term cortisol decreases our white blood cells and inflammation, this makes you more susceptible to getting sick and pulling in microbes or viruses into your cells. Because remember, inflammation is one of our defenses in our immune system. So how can we keep our immune system strong and healthy and keep these invaders out? As I mentioned, eating a healthy diet and limiting the sugar is very important. There are 3 main vitamins that help keep our immune system healthy: vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Vitamin A helps keep our immune system strong by keeping the structural integrity of the mucosal cells in the sinuses and respiratory system strong. Good sources of vitamin A are cod liver oil, egg yolks, grass-fed butter, sweet potatoes, kale, and carrots. Vitamin C, and I'm talking about the whole food vitamin C, not just the ascorbic acid. These foods have the ability to stimulate white blood cells, which are stored in larger quantities in your adrenal glands. Remember the stress and fear and cortisol levels. We can get these through foods like sauerkraut, bell peppers, berries, and green leafy vegetables. Vitamin D is actually a hormone. It's an immune modulator that helps control our immune system. Vitamin D receptors are in your white blood cells and in your DNA. It supports your T cells that protect us against the invaders and help calm inflammation. A virus can actually block vitamin D in your body so it can get into your cells easier. The sun is the best source of vitamin D. Cod liver oil does have some of it, but it's very difficult to get it from food. So if you can't be in the sun, you really should be taking a good quality vitamin D supplement. Lastly, zinc is the most important trace mineral for the immune system, as it increases our T cells and it helps to bring oxygen into the cells as well. Lastly, it's important to get enough sleep because sleep is when the body heals. It's also important to exercise and move because that's important, especially for our lymph system, as we talked about earlier. And now I'd like to talk to you about some supplements that we have here at Natural Health Pathways that help support our immune system. First, we have a product called Immuplex, which actually has vitamin A, C, and zinc in it, so you're getting the whole gamut to help support that immune system. We also have a product called Cataplex AC, which has vitamin A and C in it, and a little bit of echinacea to help boost our immune system, especially against those viruses. We have a couple of great D supplements, one from Standard Process called Cataplex D, and another from Energetics, which is a D3K2 spray. And we have a great product for zinc called Zinc Chelate, also from Standard Process. So if you have any questions about the immune system or anything about health in general, please give us a call here at Natural Health Pathways, 508-309-4063. We'd be happy to help.
Well, thank you again, Charlene. That was quite informative. It brings me back to my days in the lab as a biotechnician. I hope that everyone else found that insightful. And I wanted to be sure to give Charlene an opportunity to share with us. She has an announcement. Would you like to tell everyone a little bit more?
Hi, yes, I would. So the Wellness Fair from Communist Connection is hosting a wellness fair on November 17th. It's a Tuesday evening, starting at 7 o'clock to 8:30, and we're all going to be there to help you to give you tips and tricks on how to improve the quality of life in these tough times. So we want to be able to help and give back a little bit. So I hope you'll join us. There is an event set up on the Facebook page. So if you want to sign up, we'd really appreciate it and look forward to seeing you then.
Thanks, Charlene. I wanted to mute so I didn't take away the stage from you. And again, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for hopping on live. I apologize. The technical difficulties are generally me trying to figure out what Facebook went and did now. I'm a little more comfortable in Zoom. And as you can see, it's much better than the green curtain to be able to put up a little bit of branding. I think for most of us, having a healthy lifestyle is something we take for granted. And I know when I first came into Charlene, I was amazed how much she knew without me having to tell her. Now, this isn't like a magician's trick. She did an assessment and was able to tell me, gee, do you have a surgical scar here? And I went, yeah, and I never mentioned that procedure to you. How'd you know? She says, well, and she went on to explain. I'm like, all right, I'm a believer now. She really knows her stuff. She has so many resources at her fingertips. She has so much knowledge, but it's most important that her heart, she really does want to heal. And for those who maybe have found conventional medicine isn't working, or the advice that a regular doctor has given them doesn't quite sound right, if you're looking for a second opinion, please consider Charlene, because you're going to gain more insight in 1 hour with her than you probably would Googling stuff online and scaring yourself on those crazy medical websites. So again, thank you for Charlene for coming on. Thank you for being in my networking group and in my life. And again, we really want to see you come join us at the Wellness Fair event coming up in November. So we will post in the comments. There's an event in our Facebook group, and there's an Eventbrite, so you can register ahead of time. We'll send out the link probably a day or so before the event so that you know where to log into for it. Thank you again. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Kristen.